Hello and welcome. My name is Sarah and this is Princess Fashion. In today's tutorial, I'll be showing you how to make these beautiful rose sleeves and how, not just how to cut, but how to sew. So we'll be looking at both how to cut and sew this beautiful rose sleeve. I think the design comes out better in a plain fabric. You can also use a patterned fabric like I did here. So without wasting much time, let's dive right into it. So here I have a sleeve pattern already cut out, but I cut out the sleeve pattern on fold. So opening it up will give me the full sleeve. First, I have to cut the lining for the fabric exactly the same measurement as my sleeve pattern. No adaptation, just cutting out the sleeve as it is on the pattern. I'll set that aside, after which we'll get the fabric on which we are cutting this. So that's it right there. But before placing the pattern on the fabric, we are cutting right through at the middle to the end, but not through it. You can see that I slashed the sleeve pattern at the middle, that's at the center front. Now placing it on the fabric we want to use now, you can make this slash as wide as you want it, depending on the, oops, I thought that, but then I'm going to stick it back together. As you can see here, I already sellotaped the edge I mistakenly tore out, and now I slashed it on the fabric. Yeah, I'm tracing out the pattern on the fabric. As you can see, I slashed it open. If you want it fuller, if you want the rose petals to be fuller, you can make it wider. So we are cutting through to the end, and on the line I traced out for the pattern. Now that we are done cutting, at that point where the slash of the pattern paper's end, we are going to notch it so we know how to align when we are about to sew. So that's my pattern piece for the sleeve, the fabric I just cut out. Now to the sewing machine. First, the point is notched while on the cutting table. We want to sew it back together. Match the notched point and sew a straight line through to the center front. I mean the center of the sleeves. By now, you should start seeing your rose petals, the shape. But one thing is that it won't stay in place now until it is finished. I hope you can see it now. Now, to that straight lining we cut, remember we didn't slash the lining open. We just cut the exact measurement for the sleeves. So after covering the notch part, the slash open part on the fabric, it should be the same size as the lining now. So we're going to turn the fabric with the lining. It's important to use lining for this particular sleeves because the lining will keep the rose petal in place. If not, you might have to be struggling with it after fixing it. So this is me joining the hem of the lining to the fabric. Cutting off the excess. Since we cut the length of the fabric and that of the lining almost the same, I usually prefer stop stitching on the wrong side so it will be the lining will not keep popping up on the right side. And that's what I just did here. Now our sleeve is coming in shape. You try to use your hand to adjust the rose petals, whatever shape you want it to have or how full you want it. You can adjust it at this point. After which we will now take it to the sewing machine to have a good press at the hemline. Now we are back. Sorry, I did the pressing off camera. So we are back now to join the sides of the sleeves and to finish it off. I hope you have enjoyed this video up to this point. Thank you for staying with me this far. If you have enjoyed it, please give this a thumbs up, like the video, and it will also be nice if you can subscribe to this channel so you see more of my content. Now that we are done, we've turned the sleeves over, joined the side seam. Now that we are done joining the side seam, I will take a hand needle to tack the midpoint of these petals, of these rose sleeves, to the lining. That way, the arrangement will stay in place and you won't have to struggle with it. And that's what I'm doing here. Don't worry, the tacking won't show. Don't forget that it's kind of ruffled inside. And then since you're using a matching thread, you don't have to worry about the thread showing on the right side. And voila, we have a beautiful, beautiful rose sleeves. Will you be trying this? Let me know in the comment section. Thank you for watching, and I will see you in my next one. Bye.